Crolister, the master opponent. Finish the Mega Man 11 playthrough series. I will be showing plays for the Playground Challenges and Dr. Light's Trial in this video, where I have gold records in them. I did the previous challenges in different videos if you haven't seen those already. And nobody's gonna care about the boss rush. Especially since we're fighting the bosses in the playground anyway. In Boyorn Bounce, you use a single weapon to try and volley a Boyorn as much as you can and land hits on him before he hits the ground. The easiest way to do this and get the gold is to use the bounce ball, since it shoots 3 bullets at once and can be shot diagonally upward. After 3 hits on the ground, the challenge is over. Simple. Next up is Tank Oven Panic. Shoot back the tank oven as far as you possibly can, while avoiding the attacks from enemies from above, like the owl lamp. There's also those enemies from Acid Man stage. You can push the tank oven back even further if you use the pile driver. I didn't know that back before I got the gold medal in this challenge, so... One Hit Wonders is basically a memorization game. You have to memorize which weapon you toggle by using the right analog stick, and which weapon you can destroy enemies in one shot with. The anti-Addy is weak against the bounce ball, apparently. Interesting how the Armor Joes is the Scramble Thunder. Lots of pile driver involved. The pile driver is actually the weakness for the Sniper Joe. I always use the blazing torch. The acid barrier can be hard to hit the arc welder with, so... I know the Robin is the Scramble Thunder. Blazing torch for that guy. Yeah. Now we're gonna be a bit boring as we have to fight all the sub-bosses and bosses in singular runs. You have to fight Totemer on the conveyor belt, not to mention. Taking damage while I did prevented me from beating him quickly. The Cyclone Washer. I always use the Power Gear Block Dropper on this one. For some reason, I struggled a little bit in the challenge, and even overheated. The Real Twins. For this one, it's natural to use the Scramble Thunder, since you can shoot it upward. It's the bounce ball for Dread Spark. For Frog Balloon, we use the pile driver. You have to fight the one on the bouncy balls, of course. Sparky. The Tundra Storm does disable its fire shield. I found out more recently, though, that auto-firing with the acid barrier also works. The Pikmin Digger is definitely the block dropper, and is, in my opinion, the hardest sub-boss to beat without special weapons. Since your aiming has to be precise on him. Then the Mecha Mammo Stall is the Scramble Thunder. Now we're fighting the main bosses. For Block Man, you use the Chain Blast. Just use charge shots with the Buster on the first phase, though. Save the Chain Blast part for the Golem form of the Powder Heater. For Acid Man, you use the Block Dropper. Blast Man's is the Blazing Torch. If you're quick enough, you can destroy him before he uses the power gear. Most bosses use the double gear system before you get a chance to destroy them. For Fuse Man, you use the bounce ball. Bounce Man's is the pile driver. if you're not quick enough, this guy can leave a real mess. Torchman's is the Tundra Storm.
Perhaps you will be a challenge. Fall to the fist of flame. Hiya! Hi-hi-hi! Hiya! Burn! Hi-hi-hi! Hiya! Hi! Burn to ash! Hi-hi-hi! On and up! Burn! Come on!
Definitely not my fastest in beating him. I can improve on that one if I really wanted, for sure. Impact Man's weakness is the acid barrier. This was an early recording, and I'm not nearly as good against this boss then as I am now, so bit of a struggle there. I should not have used the double gear there. Once you use the double gear, you can't cancel it manually. That's what the problem with that feature is. Some comeback method it is. And then for Tundra Man, you use the Scramble Thunder.
Now, start the music. I'm like a rose, frozen in ice. Dodge if you can. Elegant. Speed here. Vicious. Bam, harder. The last.
Alright, now the Yellow Devil. The Yellow Devil's weakness in this game is the Chain Blast. Now we got Mawverne. This one's weakness is the bounce ball. final challenge in the playground page is Wily Machine 11. The first phase is the acid barrier, and the Wily capsule is the scramble thunder.
No mercy, Megaman! Fire! Genius prevails!
It's very easy to miss shots with the scramble thunder on me. I was able to land a few hits on him at least with the block dropper.
He always wins!
And now the moment we've all been waiting for this video, Dr. Light's trial, which took me several attempts on end to finally beat. This is arguably the hardest challenge in the game. If not boss rush on hard. In the first screen, you gotta destroy several lyrics. Then you're in the scene with shield attackers and these turrets. Then you're in the scene with the Impact Trio. This part is extremely difficult at first. I always use speed gear to slow the movement down a little bit to get across that part. You make one wrong move there, you die. Gotta destroy 10 of these shielder enemies. Then we're ascending on platforms with metals. We're jumping across flaming buses with the dead leaders from Last Man's Stage. This part takes me off a lot as well. The way these lifts move, and with these enemies coming by ruthlessly, it's pretty unfair. Climbing up on moving platforms. The 1/3 point, we're fighting the Yellow Devil. Hopefully you can tell that I've memorized its movement pattern now a lot better. It's the exact same movement pattern he had in the original Mega Man, except in this game he has an attack with the speed meter. With my determination to beat this game mode, I was able to memorize movement a bit easier. The large health and large weapon recoveries are both guarded by anti-enemies, so you have to choose which one you want wisely. Since my health's full, might as well get the weapon ammunition. You need to get the extra lives that you get in these rooms as well. Depending on skill, you might require them. Some tricky moving platform jumping with some annoying enemies. We got a combination of gavials and ear stones. You gotta destroy 10 ice wands while also dodging the lamp enemies underneath, hitting the ground. I just used the blazing torch to get through the detonator boxes to get this area quickly. Not paying attention to the enemies as much. Pikmin still hit me though. Now you gotta fight these stomper enemies on an icy floor. You gotta destroy 7 of them. Definitely use the bounce ball. Now we have a really trolly appearing and disappearing block sequence. It's kind of difficult to memorize it at first, and you got enemies that'll try to ambush you along the way. The Tundra Storm is good to use in that scene. Then we got these trampette jumps that you see in Bounce Man's stage, showing you exactly how much higher you bounce, the higher your altitude jumping onto them is, while also moving past spikes. And then we're fighting Mawverne. I gotta recharge my health in this case. I couldn't get both, obviously. Another scary bouncy balls and spikes puzzle. Now you gotta destroy 10 missile cones with appearing and disappearing blocks to help you reach where they are. Icy platform jumping across electrified floors with robins and swans. And they can ambush you extremely easily. Now we're gonna destroy 15 buildings. While these guys can be a nuisance at best with their bouncing around, keep in mind that their impact to you does a very minuscule amount of damage. Their weakness is actually the pile driver. I just like to use the block dropper on them. They got a pretty scary scene with tank ovens and enemies that can hit you away easily. There you go, I overheated the here. This is where I learned you can blast them far away with the pile driver. In here, you just gotta dodge thunder beams and gabules. Here's a very intimidating scene where you have to cross dropping blocks that come at a much faster rate than you'll see anywhere in Blockman's stage, without lamps as well. Then there's a scene with some arc welders. That's not good at all. Just stay safe. I'm going to lose stock on purpose here. There's no way I was gonna beat the Wily Machine with critical health. Just no way. I used one bit of ammunition on that one arc welder scene. Hopefully I can hold through enough to make the acid barrier work against Wily. Just enough. Good.
Genius prevails.
Have to rely on elsewise now. Maybe I should use the block dropper like I did in the previous replay. There. Alright, so, this is the final planned video for Mega Man 11 from me. I still got some more Namco Arcade mod plays and stuff. I'm also showing you that I have every single achievement in the game as well, without revealing what the hidden achievements actually are, just in case. Just low unlock I thought I'd throw in as well. And yeah, I do have some other ideas in mind, so stay tuned for those up ahead as well. And until my next upload, I am Crowlister, Master of Ponage. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next upload.